Now, you've also been a part of Trek for Mandela, which is a very great initiative.
Hey,
Tell me more about that initiative and your shortcomings actually when you were training, because that's not easy training. You don't just go to the gym, lift a couple of weights and be like you're done for the day. There's a lot more that has to go into that.
Yeah, I approached the institution last year and says, you know what, I would love to be a part of this Trek for Mandela. I would love to go to Kilimanjaro. For me, that's how it started. I would love to do Kilimanjaro for Trek for Mandela. Unaware, for me, it was actually more, I regard it as a spiritual calling.
Yeah.
Because the more I started thinking about Kilimanjaro, the more of these firsts that started coming to life.
Law of attraction, it's just,
what am I doing at the mountain? And I said, hey, when I want mountain, you know, and then the elements started adding themselves up. And then when they agreed that I could join them, then I proposed to them that I would like to bring bikers into my forum because I'm a biker.
Yes.
I'm a filmmaker, I'm a biker, I'm a father. So for me,
such a cool person, eh? Like
for me, it was one of those where, because bikes also have a tendency to have, they have some kind of attention. They demand attention. Completely.
When
whether you're
a squad of Harleys drive past, so you know.
Because they also have that kind of attention, they draw people closer, young ones closer to us, and these are the people I need to talk to.
That's fantastic. Okay, so what words of advice, what crucial words of advice at that do you think young men need to hear from you? I
want to believe that there's good in everybody.
Okay.
I want to believe that innately we know the power of wrong and right. In most cases, and men and women, there's one thing we never listen to in most cases, which I think we should, our inner voice.
Fully.
You know, our inner voice is your biggest thing, it's your connection to the spirit, to God, to everything, I think. Because you know when you go like, I shouldn't do this, you know what's going to happen, and it happens.
All the time.
And I wish people could listen to their inner voices more. Because that is actually the distinction between good and evil in most cases. So to that young boy that is out there wanting to make a difference, say, stick to what you want to do, but have a plan. And then stick to your plan and do it. Young man, there is no time. Young girl, there is no time on this planet. Do it now.
Okay, I love that. Now is it. And the other thing we want to do now is we would like to honor you as our Real African Hero for July. And the fact that a black man is starting the conversation for young black men to be better men. And I think that's something that we're lacking so much in Africa. And I speak from the perspective of many young African women who are looking for men to actually just finally just be like, actually, you're a good guy without the dodgy, I'm a good guy. But if you don't like me, I'm going to abuse you type of stuff, you know. And please continue, because I can assure you so many Generation X and other young women, the Zennials, they're looking for men like you. And even young boys don't even know that they're looking for men like you, but they are. Africa needs men like you, and this is why you are a Real African Hero for July, and your trophy is...
We try, we're not perfect, but we try.
You got a trophy, and it says M, hey? Like, please recognize it.
Oh, man, there we go.
Seriously.
Real African Hero July, now M. Matsunyane. How go?
We actually have a Real African quiz for you, because you speak a lot about all the work that you want to do across Africa, and you speak about Botswana and Zim, and even mentioned Bulawayo. So you clearly cleared up about Africa, but now we want to know how well you really know your Africa. So I've just got 5 questions for you.
Okay.
And hopefully you do.
I hope I don't embarrass myself.
No, you won't. We were so nice. We were extremely nice. So 5 questions. Hopefully you top the leaderboard, and obviously at the end of each month we reveal who's leading the leaderboard. Okay. Are you ready?
As ready it's like saying to me, I'm ready to climb Kilimanjaro. I'm like,
you're on there. You've been training. You also spoke about mental fitness, so we're on now.
Yeah,
we're on.
Shoot.
All right. So the first question is, what do you call Africans who live abroad?
Diaspora.
You got that right. High five. Second question, who is the African author renowned for works such as Things Fall Apart?
Chinua Achebe.
Number 2, you got it. Third question.
I didn't know the questions.
In which African country do you find the African Renaissance Monument?
It must be South Africa.
No.
Ivory Coast. No. Hang on, Addis Ababa in Ethiopia.
Wrong. Senegal.
So I said, what
no, Ethiopia is in the east. Senegal is in the west. You were right when you said S for South Africa, but you should have just continued with the S.
Yeah, no.
And now the 4th question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, in which West African country does the kente cloth stem from?
Ghana.
You're right, actually. It's the Asante tribe in Ghana. Well done.
Definitely. I know.
Now, I want to see how well you know the country.
This is the last question.
Yeah,
right?
this is the last question, so you can relax.
3 out of 4, okay?
What is the nickname of the Tanzanian national soccer team?
Jeepers.
Nah. You're not going to try?
No. I'm not, it's not Chipolo Polo, is it?
No.
You see, that's the only one I know because it's got a funny name.
They're actually called the Taifa Stars.
No, I don't care. I don't want to know.
You're done.
They beat us the other day. Why? No, I got my loyalties in South Africa.
But you're going to Tanzania, so surely you should have a look. Come on.
Well, so I'm going to call them.
Be nice to the country before you go there.
It's going to look like I'm patronizing them and say, yo, what's up, girl? No. I honestly didn't know.
Tanzania before you've been up here.
I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been such a pleasure to have you on set.
The pleasure.
And to everybody watching at home, thank you so much for tuning in to this month's Real African Hero, and see you next time for the next segment of the Real African Hero.
I had to steal her shorts. Come on.